Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Today, we are here to talk about the newest update to Naraka Blade Point. Let's go over the Battle Pass and let's see all the things that are changed. Naraka loves to update and change the entire meta, which is a fantastic experience. It's really refreshing. Each season comes with something new. Hero reworks. We've got new skills, new ultimates coming for those heroes. We've got new events to take part of. Let's dive into it right here. Boom. All right, so the newest stuff in the update, September 24th is when this happened. There is a new battle pass called Aurora. Comes with a lot of awesome stuff on that battle pass, a lot of cosmetics and collectibles. We're going to go over that in another video. Right now, we're talking about all the new content that comes along with the season. We have some brand new content, something called Alliance. Alliance in quick match and ranked mode below a Sora ranked, when teammates leave the battle early in a multiplayer team, the last remaining player may use the Alliance tag in the bag page to join forces with other players. If the requirements are met, the player initiating the Alliance will form a new team with other players for that match. The requirements for Alliance: you spend 7,500 Darktide coins. The Alliance must be initiated before the 5th Shadow Corruption starts in the match. Each player can initiate at most one alliance per match, and each match can only have a certain number of alliances. The alliance feature is disabled when fewer than 4 teams are left in the match. When you are in Realm of Yang, the alliance process will be paused. When the Realm of Yang ends, it will resume. When the alliance is completed, you will exit the ultimate state if you are in one when the alliance is activated. When you successfully activate an alliance, any active bounty, protection, and valiant challenge, I'm guessing, will be suspended, right? Quests relating to you or your alliance members will be canceled. The current version allows alliances of up to 2 heroes. New events come. Of course, you have a limited time and plenty of time to get on and check out the events that are happening. Event rules. This is alchemy trials. During the event, each earn spark coins by opening stashes in survival mode. Sparks are also obtained through showdown. You can acquire up to 300 sparks per week through these methods. Tap the mineral craft button on the event page to randomly receive crystals of the same type. Consumes 10 sparks. Collect 5 of the same crystals to claim corresponding rewards. It's pretty easy. You're tapping and opening chests which give you crystals, and then that's about all the work you have to do. Claim 50 extra sparks upon first entering the event page each week. So kind of like a check-in. The weekly spark limit and extra sparks reset every Wednesday. There is a new Panda sign-in event during this event, right? It goes till October 23rd. During this event, sign in for 7 days and get rewards including limited edition accessories, limited edition avatars, Eon treasures, and more. A new event called Righteous Purge. Event duration September 25th through October 9th. Event rules: gain Lumen Riftwood by completing quests during the event. Lumen Riftwood can be redeemed for rare event rewards. Finish all daily quests to unlock bonus special rewards. There are 5 groups of challenge quests, each unlocking sequentially at different times. Completing them will earn you generous rewards. Redemption for the event ends on October 23rd. Fairyland Pinglai adjustments, Sky High Racing updates, mission rewards, and adjustments. New preview feature, change scenery. The feature has been added while previewing outfits, accessories, faces, hairstyles, ranged weapon skins, melee weapon skins. Change scenery. This allows players to switch between default morning, midday, dusk, or night in the background, which is kind of cool. The dev note was the 4 different sceneries are similar to those found in the game and on Fairyland Pinglai. We hope that these will simulate the in-game visual environment, helping players create the look that they want. That's actually really cool. We have the Aura Season Pack can be purchased. It includes all kinds of cool accessories. New season, as we said, Aeon season will end and the new season Aura has begun. So here's where we dive into the more juicy adjustments, some of the hero adjustments, some of the gameplay adjustments which are going to affect us across the board. So let's start off with Valda Sui. Adjustments to the water skill Water Trap. It can be charged by holding the button. After a successful charge, releasing the button will set multiple water bombs in a shorter binding duration. The larger water bomb in the center can bind enemies for 1.1 second, and the smaller ones will bind for half a second. This is her F1. She now has 2 Fs and 2 ultimates. They've done the adjustment that they're going to end up doing to the heroes. Valda has seen it now. 2 Fs, 2 ultimates. F1, big water ball, has now been adjusted. You can charge it, and it essentially becomes the F2 after that. Casting the charge move will increase its cooldown time. So F1 by itself is a little bit quicker. Holding it is going to increase the cooldown time. Adjusted the water traps generated, right, to bind enemies in the gold focus state unless it's skill based. So it can prevent a gold focus weapon attack. Adjusted the duration of Rising Tide Unchained in duo and trio mode from 20 seconds to 25 seconds. This is her V2. And in solo mode from 15 seconds to 18 seconds. The damage multiplier of the water spirit has been adjusted from 0.1 to 1.0. So the spear hits harder and her whole ultimate duration lasts longer. Enemies bound by the dragon's coil will no longer break free when hit by a grappling hook. So sometimes you would put somebody in a dragon coil, which would be out of the ultimate. You hit them with a spear and your teammate might grapple them, and that would prevent you from being able to do the desired moves. Remove the skill variant array. This was her F2. Now it is kind of combined here into the F1. And remove the ultimate variant barrage, which was her V3 where she stood on the platform and threw multiple water spears. That is gone now. You just have V1 where it picks them up, and you have V2 where it puts on the armoring, and you get to throw the spears while staying mobile. Faria Shin has had some adjustments. Adjustments to the ultimate mech mayhem while in the bronze mech state. Clicking the ultimate button again will expand the bronze mech shield, providing 25% damage reduction to nearby allies for 4 seconds. Slightly reduce the base durability of the bronze mech to match that of the co-pilot, which was her V3. She's been adjusted again. 2 Fs and 2 ultimates now. So they took away her V2 and kind of combined it with her V1. So now you can call the mech. You can't share it, but you also get the damage reduction area. All bronze mech ultimate variants now allow double jumping, so the mech can actually jump 2 times in the air. It's a short vertical increase, but it's definitely worth it. And the purifying effect that comes with the cannon mode has been changed from 2-second delay to an immediate effect. So when you go into cannon mode, you'll be safer. Adjusted the bullets of gunplay aim to break goal focus unless it's skill based, and slightly increased the hitbox of the bullets. So this was really cool. Her F1 was adjusted multiple times in the past, and now it's a breakout skill. It's a little more center focused with the blast. It feels better to me. I've definitely tried it out. I like it a lot right now. Optimize the beacon interaction of Mayhem Mech Co-Pilot now. Even if a player is interrupted during the transformation process after using the beacon, Faria will no longer lose her remaining rage and the beacon will not disappear. So if she's taken out of entering the mech, like a Valda wave or, I don't know, something takes her out of the mech while she's entering it, then she'll get her refund instead of just losing that ultimate there. Remove the skill variant Scattershot, which was the F2. It was the goal focused twirl that you could combo with. It kind of shot you up or around. That's gone now entirely from the character. Remove the ultimate variant Mech Restore. It's been again kind of included into her V1 now. Let's talk about Zai. Adjusted the duration of the Flame Ward state for Flame Ward skill from 2 seconds to 3.5 seconds. So her F1, which was her breakout skill, was 2 seconds, and now is 3.5 seconds. Almost twice as long. It feels way better. It feels definitely more usable. You can get repositioned, try to jump back onto your opponent, and use the offense built into that ability. Optimize the hit determination of the skill, and slightly increase the attack range of the explosion. Flame Ward Firestorm. This was her F3. So now, optimize the hit determination of the skill and slightly increase the attack range of the explosion. So it's just a little easier to use. For the special vertical strike charged move Chain Link of the ultimate, adjusted the casting direction to be the aiming direction of the crosshair, shorten the startup frames, and optimize the attack range and knockback. This was pretty cool. Remove the skill variant Flame Ward Ignition, so they do not have F2 anymore, which heals you and applies a burn if you hit them back with the F. So that's gone now. F1 is just a breakout. It is a little bit longer. It doesn't apply a burn, doesn't apply any heals. And remove the ultimate variant, Afflict, which was her V3. You were marking people and able to reactivate it to like stagger them wherever they were. That's been removed. Aiko's Who. They adjusted the damage of the 3 consecutive tiger lunging strikes of the ultimate Feral Frenzy from 2.4, 2.7, 3.0 to 2.7, 3.0, 3.3, and slightly increased the stun duration of these strikes inflicted on Navara, the Bronze Mech, and the Almighty General. So Aiko's V1, a little more potent now. Let's talk about Liam Liu. They've adjusted the flight distance of the Auric Core and the ultimate Metal Fusion Core from 25 to 22 meters. This was his this was his V2. Adjusted the knockback effects suffered by players grabbed by the Auric Core when they're automatically released and fly to the farthest point. They will now fall faster after being knocked back. Increase the duration of the immunity granted after emerging from Auric Core from 3 seconds to 5 seconds. So they just kind of nerfed the V2 a little bit all around. Kurumi. Adjusted the damage reduction for the linked target of Kurumi of her vertical strike moves from 90 to 70% while the healing ray defense connection lasts. Adjust the damage reduction of the linked target of Kurumi, so 70% now. Weapon adjustments. Let's talk about weapon adjustments. So, unified adjustments for melee weapons. The range used to determine if a counter is successful or not has been expanded to 360 degrees. Fist blades. Fist blades slightly reduce the stagger time when the crouching horizontal strikes hit enemies. Delayed the timing at which attacks can be followed up after releasing charge moves. So, not only did all melee get a 360 degree parry, Fist blades slightly reduce the stagger time when crouching horizontal strikes hits enemies, so you can't stagger them as long with the crouching horizontal. And they delayed the timing at which attacks can be followed up after releasing charge moves. So they just slowed down the Fist blades a little bit. It was a lot to take in. That weapon has had a few adjustments here and there in the recent months. Spear. This is pretty huge right here. They've reworked the charge horizontal strikes entirely. It doesn't do the sweeping strikes anymore. It is now an overhead slash followed by a spin move, and it's very fast. Slightly increased the knock-up height caused by hitting enemies with the uppercut slash moves, and they slightly reduced the movement of the horizontal strikes while sprinting. Fire. You know, Spear got a really good adjustment. It feels really, really good right now. You have to get on and definitely check it out, including its new move altogether. It allows you to grapple combo with the weapon, whatever you want to do. Dual wielded weapons optimize the pre-input for transitioning from horizontal strikes to crouching. So a little bit better when you're switching from a horizontal into a crouch. Katana adjusted the horizontal thunder strike move from a focus attack to a common attack and can be charged. Not to a focus state, but you can hold the attack and then still release light. Reduces the damage multiplier from 2.83 to 1.33. Obviously, it takes a lot less damage, not being a blue focus attack, right? Increase the damage multiplier of the first stage of the charged vertical strike from 1.17 to the fourth power to 1.26. So let's talk about what this means. This means that Katana, after launching a blue focus attack, you can choose to now either launch a horizontal light attack follow up, which can be slightly charged before delivered, or you can follow up with a vertical blue focus behind the blue focus that you just launched. So Katana now has a good mix up. They've adjusted some soul jades for it and stuff. We'll get to that here in a second. Hang sword reduced the damage multiplier of the first stage of the charge vertical strike from 2.47 to 2.35. So reduce the damage a little bit of that vertical strike on Hang Sword. It was kind of strong. Let's go into Soul Jade adjustments now. Fist Blades, Soul Jades. Introduced new Soul Jades. One called Sky Punch, which changes the way that you uppercut with the weapon. You don't stay on the ground anymore. You launch along with your opponent up into the air. Introduced the new Soul Blade Tempest Kick. Tempest Kick is like Cloud Weaver, but it's like vertical. So you use the vertical strikes to achieve it, and it does a flurry of kicks. It's really cool. Reduce the damage multiplier of Cloud Weaver from 0.7 plus 3.48 to 0.66 plus 3.29. So now Cloud Weaver doesn't hurt as bad, which is good. So those are some of the adjustments with the Soul Jades you'll see out there. Spear Soul Jades, the last hit of Martial Art Hexa Harmony Spear can now be charged. I'm sorry, can now be changed to another location. So it feels pretty good. If you use the move before, you felt kind of locked into a position once you launched Hexa Harmony Spear, and now you can switch that final smash, the end strike of the move to another direction. It's pretty nice. So again, Spear got a bunch of different adjustments. It feels really good. Hang Sword Soul Jades greatly reduce the duration of the silence effect caused by hitting enemies with the first hit of Aurora Blast. Right? Aurora Burst. It doesn't silence them as long, right? And reduce the damage multiplier of Aurora Blast from 2.25 to 2.17, essentially. Dual Halberd Soul Jades reduce the damage multiplier of Martial Art Willform Hook from 1.35 to 1.23, and increase the recovery multiplier from the last hit from 1.6 to 2.2. Dagger Soul Jades reduce the damage multiplier of Dreadful Well from 0.47 to 0.42. Katana Soul Jades, for Soul Slash, slightly increase the number of hits and attack duration, reduce the knockback distance and knock-up height caused by hitting enemies, and increase the damage multiplier of the horizontal strikes from 0.73 to 0.56, and adjusted the damage multiplier of the vertical strikes from 0.73 to 0.58. Introduce the new Soul Jade Swift Cut. Swift Cut's awesome. It is when you do a charged horizontal, it does like 3 quick flurry flashes forward with the katana. They're all blue focus. It's pretty cool. So what these mean here is that several gold jades did get slightly nerfed, and the katana gold jade soul slash got slightly buffed, along with another soul jade called Swift Cut was added for katana. So katana, completely different feel now, completely different weapon right now. You should definitely check it out, right? So we talk about in-game adjustments, combat item adjustments. Players hit by the White Tiger Prowess Roar will now gain 2-second immunity for the roar effect. So if if 2 of your teammates go down back to back, you won't get hit by a double White Tiger effect onto your health, making it a little bit easier to maybe win that fight. Obtaining the Draco Storm now restores a certain amount of health, armor, and rage. So Draco Storm has a set amount of an effect that comes along with it. Immortal War adjustments. The Spirit Well now features Divine Beast powers in the 3rd round, just like in the 4th round, and the duration of the buff gained from capturing Spirit Wells in the 3rd and 4th rounds has been adjusted to 120 seconds. After Spirit Well spawns, it only persists for 180 seconds. If not captured in that time, it'll disappear. Slightly adjusted the respawn timing of Spirit Well. So looks like they've done some really cool adjustments to Spirit Well as well. Let's see. The cost of Rebirth Charms has been reduced from 9,000 to 7,500. We'll talk about out-of-game adjustments, free chaining adjustments, adjust the order of Fifth Blades. You can do some cool stuff with your profile now, Justice Chamber things, revamp the event interface, right? So they're doing a lot of like out-of-game overview adjustments. It's always good for the visuals, right? Hero score changes, you can check this stuff out if you want to. Hot Potato Counter adjusted to XP players may earn from each match, so Hot Potato Counter got adjusted. Showdown adjustments. Showdown event levels suffer no demon. This is a great game mode, only here for a limited time. It's an amazing way to quickly rack up some soul jades. If you're into Showdown, it's kind of a whole game mode by itself. You're either in it or you're not. And if you're really into it, they've done so much to continue to keep this game mode just, you know, so entertaining and very addicting, right? For me, I love getting on and just running up and trying to like find the build that I'm in love with, find the build that I like, get my heroes and how they work. There's so much stuff that comes along with that game mode. So if you play Showdown, there's plenty of stuff here for you to read. I know not everybody does, but we do stream some Showdown. If you have any questions or if you want to know how some of this means, just shoot me a message. Store updates, new packs have come, added a Zipping exclusive pack, Flush Snow, contains Zipping's legendary outfit. Legendary outfit by ethnic Flushed Snow. Legendary hairstyle by ethnic group Fluff, and legendary accessory by ethnic Nature's Beauty. Standard price is $3,800 now, 1,200 gold, which is actually crazy. That's a great discount. New discounts again across the board. We'll make videos about this. We're actually going to make a video going over the new stuff in the Battle Pass. So if you want to check that out, you can probably find it on the channel. This is another thing that we definitely need to point out here, though. There are extreme hairstyles now. So the extreme hairstyles in the shop, it's only Kurumi at the moment, but it does have an effect when you come into the match. And it looks really, really amazing on the characters after launching attacks or just running around. It really does. It's pretty awesome, and it's cool that we now have a new tier of hairstyles. Season Treasure returns. They love to give us a chance to go back to the past, especially if you weren't a player already. You have a chance to get some of the cosmetics that were featured a long time ago. They're not available anymore. Bam, they are now for a limited time. Of course, they've got bug fixes. Fixed the issue where Shale Way's skill sometimes would not hit enemies. We saw that a lot in the beginning, right? Battle-related bugs fixed the issue with the actual stats of the Anonymous rings. Anima rings. Enhanced Thunderbolt and Hydro Flare enhancement did not match the description. So, they've upgraded and graduated everything in the game. They keep making it more exciting for us as players. The meta, the flow, the feel, and the methods do change all the time in this game. So hopefully I will catch you guys next time. Y'all have a good one. Catch you later on. Peace.